22 years ago, I made a mistake. I sold one of the best bikes I've ever had, and 2 days later after I sold it, I massively regretted it, tried to go back and tried to buy it back instantly. Unfortunately, the bike shop I sold it to had already sold my bike. Now this bike was a Honda MTX 125 RWF, so I'm on a mission, and my mission is to find my bike. That starts today. And I'm going to take you all through the process of whatever I have to do, and whatever I have to do to find that bike. I'm going to find it, whether it's a box of bits in someone's shed or whatever. I just hope that someone hasn't scrapped it or it hasn't been crashed and written off. So you guys are probably thinking, how is this idiot ever going to find that bike? And to be honest guys, I don't know if I'll ever find it. I'm going to try, and that's what I plan to do, because as I say, I should never have sold that bike. I just, God, being a teenager and being stupid and reckless, and yeah, I've looked and looked and looked at others, been on the internet, and thought, oh yeah, I'd buy that one, but in the end it's not mine. It's not the one I had. I put a lot of work and a lot of effort into it. I bought it from a local bike shop that had been owned by the mechanic that worked there, and you know, he put a lot of effort into the engine, so the engine was absolutely brilliant. It was rebuilt and just run like clockwork. The only things I did to it was all basically the rest of it, the cosmetic side of it. You know, those scratches on the frame and, you know, rust and things come in, and I stripped it down to a bare frame and I completely rebuilt the bike up. So it looked like brand new and it sounded like new, and yeah, such a mistake. So yeah, how am I going to find this bike? So a bit of research on the internet and talking to a few people, and there's a few ways around this. So I don't know the registration number. I cannot remember the registration number of the bike. I know it is an 86, but I cannot seem to find any details of it in, you know, my past paperwork or things like that. So there is a form, which is a vehicle subject access request form, and on this form you basically put as much detail as you can. This includes your address that the bike was registered at the time, the make, the model, your current details, and the reason why you're after it, possibly. So that is one way. I had a quick look on the online chat for the DVLA, and I thought, well, I'll give this a go and just speak to someone and see if there's any other way around it, or, you know, we can do it now while they're on there. Do they have access to my details? So I thought I'd give that a go. It is very AI at the start until it can't answer your questions, and then it puts you in touch with a human. And he asked me basically what I was looking for, what, you know, what information I needed, and what, you know, things like this. So he sent me a link on the DVLA website to a V888 form. Now the V888 form, from what I can gather looking at it, it seems to be a form that you fill out to try and find the information of either the person that owns it. This includes address and things like this. Now this might be an option later on down the line, but I want to see if the internet can help me. You know, there's a lot of forums out there, there's a lot of, you know, Facebook pages, group pages with owners and things like this. So being intrusive in someone's life, you know, first I'm going to go down the route of trying to get the registration number, which I'm going to use via filling out the vehicle subject access request form, because it's already my information. It's just my information from the past, so there should be no issues of giving it to me, because it's basically my address, the vehicle that I owned at the time, and the registration number, which, you know, I've already owned, so there shouldn't be a problem with it. And if they won't give it to me, then I might go down the route of the V888 form and try that as well. So that is my goal. I'm going to try and find my bike. I'm going to make it into a playlist if I can, and kind of, you know, go through it, and every time I get an update, I'm going to update you guys and make a video on it. And let's see if we can't find my old MTX, because it would be absolutely brilliant to find it again. I'm hoping I can find it. My worst fear is I'm going to find it in a big box of crumpled bits in some person's garage. Now, I know it got sold to a town probably about 20 miles away from where I live now, because when I asked the dealer where I sold it to, you know, if he knew where it gone or knew the person, he said, well, obviously he's not going to be giving me that information, but he said it's gone towards Telford. So if, you know, if you see it, you know, chances are you want to see it in Telford. And at the time, I just, you know, was so disheartened, I didn't even think, you know, just maybe go around there and going to have a look. But I'm on a quest. I'm done looking at other people's shiny ones. I want my bike back. And if somebody's got it stored somewhere and they don't want it, then it becomes, you know, the price, because these bikes are now going up in price quite a lot. And it's not even the money side or whatever it's worth, it's the fact that it's my bike and I would love the opportunity to have it back. So I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to see if I can find this bike and take you guys along for the ride with me. Every step from the first, you know, message back I get from the DVLA, a letter or an email or whatever it will be, and then we'll go from there. And let's see if we can't find my bike and maybe get it on the channel, hopefully, fingers crossed. Anyway guys, I appreciate you watching, I appreciate all the new subscribers and getting involved with the content. It's actually great, getting everybody's feedback, especially on the last one with the CBF. I know there's a lot of comments of, oh, why did you not, you know, bother with it in the first place? And I'm going to go with morbid curiosity, because it's all I can think it could be, really. It's just, you know, after seeing it, okay, let's just have a bit of a laugh and take it out. But there we go. Anyway guys, to the next one. Take care guys, and I'll hopefully see you with a better news of something on the MTX.